some areas, Europe is overregulated. In other areas, the regulation doesn't really match. So where it's overregulated, the Commission is taking care of that. They have tabled proposals. In other areas, you're like, but why is my sector regulated? Because I compete with people who are not regulated at all. And I think it's really important to figure out, well, what is the right balance? To take an example completely out of this area, now you can do milk protein with fermentation from sugar and salt and that sort. And you can do milk protein from a cow. And the cow is subsidized and the market is subsidized, but the new technology to do the milk protein is not. And that is actually quite unfair.
Yes, the answer is definitely yes. The Draghi report on hundreds of pages illustrates hundreds of examples of where Europe has swung the pendulum on regulation and burdening businesses far too much. And the good news is he doesn't complain, he makes proposals. And so some have referred to his report as a Bible for policymakers in Brussels, because as the current situation of tension between the United States and Europe shows, we will only be respected in this and taken seriously in this conflict if we empower ourselves. 2 decades ago, Europe was at the same level of GDP as the United States. Now the United States is 50% ahead of us. So something in Europe has clearly gone wrong in terms of setting the proper growth incentives for businesses, for consumers. So we definitely have to fix that. But the good news is the message has been heard loud and clear. If you look at what the European Commission is now proposing in terms of its competitiveness compass, what they are proposing in terms of specific legislation, all go in the direction of reducing burdens and reducing red tape, reducing reporting obligations. And the first package was just voted by the European Parliament with overwhelming majority. So you can see there is something positive moving there.